Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Another Man's Nostalgia.
I'm John, and I'm the good-looking one of the podcast.
I am Chris, and I am the drunk one of the podcast.
I'm Justin.
Okay.
That was awkward. Couldn't think of anything, man.
No, I like it. Let's keep it. Right. So what we're going to do, it's kind of stuff that we've been dealing with for the last 13 years, is literally one of us will talk about a show, and we'll go and watch the show, and then we'll come back the next week and we'll talk about the show and probably make fun of it and talk about how wrong the people are for liking the show or movie or TV show, whatever we decide to do.
The episode starts now.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Another Man's Nostalgia, where we revisit everyone's favorite shows, movies, and games from the mid-90s to the mid-2000s.
For the 100th time.
This is the 100th episode.
That's very exciting.
I'm already sick of it.
You're already sick of doing the podcast, or you're already sick of this episode?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna quit after this. Is my
This is
my
your
swan song.
Yeah, this is your goodbye.
We need you, Justin. We need you.
Yeah, we're gonna switch out, and somebody else is gonna take
We'll call
my
him Justin.
place of.
Justin. Yeah,
We
I
just
have
won't
friends
change
that are
anything.
named Justin. We can just
There you
replace
go.
them. It's okay.
Yeah.
And we'll actually be able to
There you
see
go.
this dude's face.
Yeah, that'll be a change.
Yeah, it would be a change.
Yeah, they haven't even seen my face.
Never seen
Ah.
your face before, Justin.
No idea.
Never.
What?
Never. Well, I see that Justin has shaved, but
No one else can see that.
no one else can see that.
No,
He also,
Alright,
he also,
anyway.
he also
So-
got
I
a nose
look
ring.
like a.
This. Oh, you have a nose ring?
A bull
Oh, that's
nose
cool.
ring. No one can see.
I also have a huge chest tattoo that I'm just. For some
a-
reason, I'm
it's a-
shirtless during this
it's a gorilla.
podcast.
To
It's a
celebrate 100.
gorilla. It's a gorilla going like this.
R.I.P. Harambe.
All right. So this week is our 100th episode, and we're doing something a little bit different. You guys don't know what we've done, but we took every single episode that we've watched when it comes to movies and TV shows, and we've compiled a ranking.
Yes.
And our rankings are very different to each other.
We individually ranked them. Then we
What a
combined the
surprise.
numbers together, and the highest one was 100, and the lowest one was 1. We're going to go one by one and talk about it. It's very exciting.
It's gonna be very long going
Yes.
through all of them.
Yes, it will.
But so Chris, how do we gonna do this? I don't even know. I don't even have my list in front of me.
no, I
so-
have everybody's list and the ranking, and I compiled them all together. So we can just start. Y'all want to go?
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
good. There's no nostalgia news because we're still all in quarantine.
There is actually
Could be
nostalgia
nostalgia.
news.
It might be a rumor, but go ahead and say it, Justin. Yes.
There's a rumor that for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario, they are going to remaster all the Mario games in some way. And the big rumor right now is that they're going to do a collection of Sunshine,
64 and Galaxy.
64, and Galaxy together. And then Paper Mario's going to get a new game.
This sounds too good to be
Um,
true for me, so I'm not going to believe it. But if it does, I'm going to be so excited because I love Sunshine and 64. 64 mostly, yeah.
You love the Mario games. You like
I
them
love
a
them.
lot.
I love them. So I hope it doesn't. I hope it happens. I'm not planning on it happening because it sounds too good to be true.
I haven't.
And all the Sony movies are now in 2021.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
Everything's
Yeah,
pushed.
so it's great.
I would think like if Black Widow went directly to Disney Plus, I think that would be kind of cool.
It'd be really cool.
They
I think
won't.
there's a chance they'll have it as a rental like Universal's doing, where you get to rent a movie for $20, which kind of sucks. It's a lot of money, but I doubt they'll just do it to Disney Plus because they need revenue.
No, Disney has way too much money. They are solvent. They're gonna be fine. They got Disney Plus to keep
Yeah.
them afloat. Yeah, they're gonna release Black Widow in theaters because I guarantee you the minute you're allowed to do movie theaters again, they're gonna push that to the closest they can, getting that rolled out. It's gonna be the very first movie that you can really see.
I don't know. We'll see. I think there's a chance they do. But
It's gonna do. I bet it's gonna do gangbusters too.
yeah, if everybody can't go to the movies and all of a sudden they can, it might do pretty
Yeah.
well just because of that fact.
Black Widow might be a huge opening.
The biggest opening ever.
No, I thought it might do like 80 or 90. It could do 120 if it opens up immediately. So
All right,
we'll
so
see.
let's get into
Let's
our
get into this.
episodes.
Okay.
All
So
right,
here we
Chris.
go.
I'm ready.
Ranking 100. The worst thing we watched.
Oh, I know what I did.
Trash Trilogy: The Last Airbender was number 100, which
Dang
I don't think, which none of us did as the 100th.
No.
But we all ranked it so low that it went.
It was pretty bad.
That was bad.
It was very bad.
I think it was the most disappointing out of the Trash Trilogy that we watched because it could have been great. It should have been great, but it wasn't.
Out of the trash trilogies that we watched, it was the best though.
Yeah, it was, but I think everybody was just disappointed. Justin rated The Lotus at 99, and me and you, John, both ranked it at 96. So
Okay.
y'all are ridiculous.
next one is 99. Trash Trilogy, Super Mario
Super
Brothers.
Mario Brothers, yes. That was the worst thing I watched.
Me and
Adam-
Justin. Oh, good.
Out of the whole entire episodes that we've watched, that is the worst. And it's all because of that stupid elevator scene when they're
Gosh.
dancing.
Still holding on to the dance scene. I think
Yes,
it's great.
hate it. I fucking hated it. This is the worst thing.
All right.
All right, so what did I rated it the worst? What did
You ranked
guys
it,
rate
yeah. We ranked it at 93 and 94. So
Okay.
we were pretty close on that. Okay, next one. Not a Trash Trilogy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1. I ranked that
Yep.
the worst.
Okay. I ranked it like, I don't know, it was like 80-ish?
No, you had 93 and Justin had
I
just
had
That's
93.
really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was so low.
It's time to suck.
All right. Ranked 97th. Trash Trilogy, Dragon Ball.
What?
This was a little
Yeah,
higher
just
for
Dragon
me
Ball.
Yeah, John
because I had a lot of other shittier things.
John
I'd
had
put.
it at 91 and Justin had it at 93. I had it at 97.
Oh, this is the trash trilogy one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like ranking piles of shit.
Yeah, it was. We all knew those were going to be in the last ones. Now we're going to get into the better ones. Here we go. So number 96 is Birds of Prey. No one had that
Yep.
pretty high. Yeah.
That was terrible.
Okay,
Who was this suggested
It
by?
was me, but I'd never seen it before. But Birds of Prey, the movie was coming out, and I wanted to watch it.
Oh, I thought that was a suggestion
no.
from a
No,
viewer.
that was Chris chose that.
I chose that. Still the worst thing we watched this season so far.
What was so bad about it? I don't even remember.
It was just such a cliche 2000s terrible CGI. Oh, it was bad acting. It was bad. It's really bad. All right, 95. Dragon Ball Z Cooler's Revenge.
No, I actually had this pretty low. It was in
You
my
did.
bottom 20.
What was
he
it?
had
No, it was in my
40?
bottom 20. It was in my
he
bottom
had-
20.
You had 84. Justin, you had it 100.
That was the worst thing you watched. No way.
Because I've already watched Dragon Ball Z, so it was really shitty, and now you showed me something even shittier. That was the shittiest
Chris,
thing we
did you-
watched.
What did you have?
Because I had to watch it essentially a third
I had
time.
92.
It wasn't that bad, guys.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Spoiler
Out of
alert, I
all-
had-
No. Here, hold on. Out of all the Dragon Ball Z things, how do you have this ranked?
Because it was
Oh,
the
I had-
same.
All right, spoiler alert. I had Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai series below this. And this is at 92. This is my favorite thing that we watched Dragon Ball Z wise.
Yes,
But it's
Justin,
still 92.
This was not your favorite thing that you watched Dragon Ball Z wise.
I don't like any of them.
All right.
The only reason I put it as 100, I'm like, oh, this is the third time I had to watch it. This fucking sucks.
All right.
wasn't
Next
that
one.
bad.
Oh, good. What?
It wasn't
Oh.
that bad. That's all I'm saying.
Next one's 94, Godzilla.
Oh, that
Godzilla
was terrible.
was terrible.
Yeah.
That was. I had it at like 97. That was
You did.
fucking terrible.
Justin had it a little bit higher. Justin had it 83. I had it 91.
Because I had other shit to rank before it.
That was
Okay.
that season was the worst thing that we watched.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
That was
it
last
definitely
season,
pretty bad.
right?
Yeah, no, season 3. They're all blending together. It's hard to
Remember to make sure you say his name right. It's Pop. What did they say his last name was?
Apocalypse or something. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Godzilla.
Yeah. Okay. Next one up.
Terrible.
Number 93 is Power Rangers Season 1, our very first episode.
Yeah, Power Rangers is pretty
Now-
bad.
Now, yeah, I had this ranked at like it was like 90-ish.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard to remember everything that happened. In the first
Not much
season of Power
happened.
Rangers.
They fight people without their powers. They fight people with their powers. They get in the Megazord. Everybody's happy.
Now, the
Yeah.
only reason that I ranked it I had it high, and it was because of the thing that Justin pointed out, where you had the kid in the background of one of the episodes.
Oh yeah.
The Asian kid. If you didn't listen to that episode, in one of the episodes we watched, there's an Asian kid in the background in one of the transforming episodes, or no, the transforming like scenes of one of the
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
And I just remember that. I thought that was hilarious.
It was during a fight.
He's at the sides of the buildings. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 92. Sonic the Hedgehog, the cartoon.
God, this was terrible.
Man, come on, guys.
John had us a little bit
What?
higher. John had us at 96. Justin, you had 89. I had 95.
I said
All right.
96. Wow.
You said 76.
Oh, 76. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Next one up, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Yep.
Also no good.
At least it had a funny villain.
Yes.
Now I had this kind of high. I remember that. Because you can't go wrong with that lady that was in it.
Oh yeah,
The,
Dulcia.
with the
The
bikini,
knockoff
the metal bikini.
Leia bikini. Yeah.
Yeah, the Leia bikini. Gosh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whenever she fought anybody and took him down on the ground, you're like, man, I wish that was me.
Exactly, man.
Exactly.
It was for the dads. That's
You like-
what,
you like
that's what
Kimberly,
they had
though?
it in theaters
Yeah,
for.
it's
yeah,
for
They
the
had it
Kimberly.
in theaters for all the dads that took their stupid kids to see this movie, and it was great. It was great. I
Yeah.
enjoyed every single second. that
Kimberly
she
wasn't
was
half
on-
bad either.
She was on the screen. Huh?
Kimberly wasn't bad either.
She never is. All right, next one up. We actually tied the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie tied with this one, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles season 1.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
It was
We actually had to be
such
relatively close to each other.
a good. It was such a good show.
No,
I
it
had
wasn't.
89. Justin, you had 85. John, you had 82.
It was not a good show, John.
It was such a good show.
John, are you seeing a pattern here about who
They're
gets
turtle,
in the
remember?
bottom?
No, not.
Your
I
childhood
don't know,
just
Justin.
sucked.
anything
Whatever you
about
watched
that.
just sucked.
Justin,
Not
the
saying
last
anything about
4
that.
has been the last 6 has been both of y'all's.
Yeah. Just hush. I'm
Alright.
trying to cover the fact.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Number 89, Full House season 1.
Ugh.
Justin screwed this one up because John, you had it ranked pretty high, and you had it 68. I had it 85. Justin had it 90.
Yeah.
I hated Full House.
It was great.
mean,
I learned
it
some
was.
lessons.
Yeah, like a lot of it was moral stories.
Yeah.
Don't try to teach me anything. I
Justin
don't.
didn't want to watch it from the beginning. He was complaining as soon as I said Full House.
As I said in the episode, I believe my sister watched this all the time, and I hated it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. That's why I had
It's
it
pretty
so high.
terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't bad. I agree with you, John. It wasn't that bad. All right, 87. It has a tie. Do you want to hear both of them or just one at a time?
Just both.
I know what I had 87.
Not what was picked. So 87 was both Parent Trap 1961 and Celebrity Deathmatch. They're pretty much the exact same show.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay. So I had Celebrity Deathmatch a little bit higher than this.
You did,
I don't remember
yeah.
what it was.
It was
But,
70.
Okay, 70. So the reason I had Celebrity Deathmatch so high is because I remember the announcer and how funny he was, and then they took him out because he went to the hospital for like a long time.
He
in
got
the
he got
show.
amnesia. Yeah.
And they kept trying to replace him with like other people, and I just
Yeah.
like that's so funny.
Yeah,
That was-
it's interesting. It's interesting that this was your show, right, John? This was
It
yours?
was my show. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. And then Parent Trap 1961. Were y'all, anybody surprised by that? I don't know.
Yeah,
if I was
no,
surprised.
not really.
It was just so. It was just bleh.
Yeah. All right. Next up, X-Men: The Animated Series, season 1.
Yeah.
I think I ranked that.
John had this really low. Me and Justin had it pretty much a lot higher.
Oh, yeah.
John, what were your thoughts? We had it at 73 and 69. You had it at 90.
I just felt like it was really dated. Like the
Yeah.
animation was just really dated.
What about the thing stroking the picture of Gene?
I mean, that's the best part of this whole
The
entire
meme?
show.
The meme, yeah.
All right.
true.
Logan's like, he's doing that to who? Gene?
Gene, yeah.
Yeah.
You wish you could do that in
Pretty
real life.
Anyway, it was just reminding me of like a really, really old, like dated cartoon. There was nothing really special about it, in my opinion.
It's average.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not
It's
bad.
very average.
It's just
Yeah.
there.
But people
Now, like
love it.
like the animated version of like Spider-Man, which was
Yeah.
around the same time,
Yeah,
it was,
it's
in
better.
my opinion, was so much better than this.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of fans, so you're gonna hear some things, I'm sure. But all right, next up, the Blues Brothers.
Yeah. It's just
Justin-
one of the worst things that we've
so-
watched this season.
Where'd I
Surprisingly,
have
Justin was
that?
the only one that you had it at 62. I had it at 84, and John, you had it at 86. So we were really
Yeah,
close.
I know I had it in the 80s. I know basically all the ones that I had in the bottom 20.
Yeah,
Because all the ones in the bottom 20 are very close to each other, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like the Blues Brothers, but
I don't know.
I hate
It wasn't really that funny.
Yeah.
And
All right,
that's
next
probably
one-
the lowest
oh.
thing when it comes to points that Justin's got this season, right?
Yeah, I think
it
so.
was my one
Your
clunker.
hiccup. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 84. Pokemon 2000.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just
come on, guys!
It's just
John had
there.
this high. Yeah.
It
I had
wasn't
this really
that
low. I had it
bad.
at 94. John had it at 54, and Justin, you had it at
Yeah.
79.
That's like an average thing that we watched, in my opinion.
I thought it was fine, but there's
I mean, I
things
guess I
I thought
had
were
this-
better.
I have
Yeah, you just
nostalgia
watched it.
for it. There's a lot of
Yeah.
nostalgia for all the Pokemon
Obviously.
stuff. Oh my
All
god.
right. Number 83, Jingle All the Way.
this one sucked.
I had this a lot higher than y'all, but that's fine.
Well, that was yours. It was
It
yours.
was mine. It's mine.
And you watched it like all the time when you were a little kid with your
Yeah.
family.
Uh-huh.
So like, but I know I had mine. It was probably bottom 30.
Yeah. Yeah, you had it at 72. Yeah.
Yeah. There was just nothing really special about it other than like the Santa Claus scene
Yeah. Where he fights all the Santa Clauses.
where he finds all the Santa Clauses.
It's pretty great. Okay, so there are 3 ones that I've seen so far that have been a huge gap between one of us and the rest.
Okay.
Here's the
is it
first
me?
one.
Is it
Here's
me?
the first one, yes. As
Okay.
82, it's Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, what a surprise!
Season 1.
What?
So,
Tell us
I
our
had
rankings
99.
first.
I had
Uh,
99, Justin had 98, and you had 26.
Oh my god!
It's so good.
Yeah.
So many people would agree with me.
And so many people would be wrong.
No, Dragon Ball. What did I have it at? 22.
26.
Dragon Ball Z, more like Dragon Ball
Definitely in the
suck.
top. Definitely in the top 30. Definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely,
top
yes.
30 of the sucky ones.
No, it shouldn't be bottom 30. It should be top 30.
All right. It's bottom 20.
Dragon Ball.
Okay. All right.
That's
Next
the
up,
biggest gap that we've had.
in 2 votes, but there's one.
Okay.
There's 2 more that are also.
I could guess
I
one of
know.
them.
You
I
guess
know.
one of them.
Mine is. I probably put it in the top 10, and you guys put it very low.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Actually, okay. There's 3. You're right. I didn't think about that.
Okay.
Okay. So next is 81 with Arthur. 80.
Arthur,
Yeah, it's 77. You're close.
kind of
Justin
low.
had the highest. Justin had it at 63. I
Yeah,
had it
this was
81.
one of those middle of the road ones for me.
Yeah.
It was bottom tier. It's definitely bottom half of what we watched, but that's only because it was kind of a kiddie show.
It's Arthur. I mean, there was nothing
Yeah.
great about it. There's nothing bad about it. It's just
Yep.
Yeah.
Arthur.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here goes another big
it's
gap.
just something that we had to watch because we all watched that when we were little. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. PBS after school, you always watch Arthur. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is another big gap. Dragon Ball Z season 2.
What? This is so surprising, guys.
98 for me, 96 for Justin, and 27 for John. Right below the. So it's not as good as season 1, John. Right? That's what
It
you're
wasn't
saying
as
there?
good as season 1. Kai
Okay.
wasn't as good as season 1, in my opinion.
Okay.
Damn it, guys. Come on.
Why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. It's just, it stinks. I knew you guys were going to shit on Dragon Ball Z. And I know I was going to put it high. And it was definitely going to have to be in my top 30. Because I fought for it so much.
Fair enough. All right. So next we have number 7. Oh, we have a tie here, guys, for 78. So the first one we watched Pokemon in two parts. You watched season 1 part 1 and season 2 part 1, or sorry, season 1 part 2. And just in season 1 part 2, and Spy Kids is tied for 78.
All right.
Not too many surprises. Looks like we're all kind of voted it there. Just that,
Yeah.
John, you're a little higher on Pokemon, but yeah.
I mean, I love Pokemon. Like, I know there was like a lot of stuff wrong with it, but I just always look past those flaws. I really did like Pokemon when I was growing up.
It's bottom
Yeah.
tier average. It's not
Yeah.
bad. You could sit down and watch a couple episodes and be like, oh, I remember why I used to like this, but I don't want to watch it anymore.
Right. That's true.
I
That's
had,
true. I kind of. Okay.
What did I have Pokemon? It was kind of towards
You
the
had
middle,
50.
right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
50. Right in the middle. Spy Kids, we're all about the same. All right, next one, 77, Halloween Town. John, me and you put it in the 60s, and Justin put it at 82, you jerk.
I hated Halloween Town.
It wasn't bad. Halloween
wasn't
Town
bad.
wasn't bad. Like the grandmother was very grandmothery, and I don't know. I like the jokes. The jokes were funny. To
I
me.
think I remember people hyping this up. I think I talked about this. And when I finally saw it, I was like, this sucks.
that
Demon
was
was
a
pretty
fan.
good.
That was a fan.
It
pick,
was.
right?
It was.
Yeah.
Well, whoever picked it, that sucked.
It didn't suck, dude. It wasn't as bad as you're putting it down.
82.
Yeah.
All right, next one's a pretty big gap, but it's not one of the ones I was thinking of, and it's at 76, we got Air Bud. So I ranked this
God
very
damn.
high.
I had a feeling you would.
I ranked it at 36. Justin, you're at 91.
36? You put this in your top 40?
Yes. Justin, you're
my
91,
gosh.
and John, you're 83. So apparently I'm the wrong one here.
Yeah.
No, okay, because I feel like you guys are wrong about Dragon Ball Z, so we could be the wrong ones here.
There you go.
I'm not
That's
wrong. Airbud sucked. Don't speak for me. Airbud sucked.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Man,
At
this in
75.
your top 40. Jesus. Okay.
At 70. Oh, there's a worse one up here. So at 75 is Pokemon Season 1, Part 1. So we already talked about it.
Yeah.
It's cool that it kind of ended up right where the other ones ended up, but.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. 74. Jack. Why didn't you like Jack?
I did not like Jack. Jack was in my bottom 20.
Boring.
It was.
Jack was in my bottom.
It's a sad, touching story.
I did not like it. I didn't like Jack at all. It creeped me out.
Robert Williams is very
That's
hairy.
all. I don't remember a lot about the movie. I just remember it just creeping me the fuck out.
Because he's a
like, the
4-year-old
whole
hanging out
entire
with
time.
10-year-olds.
Yes.
I had it ranked 45. Justin, you had 71. John, you had 80. So,
Yeah. No, I know I had it in my bottom 20. It was terrible.
yep. All right. Ranked 73. Rocket Power, Season 1.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Me and
it's
Justin had this 71 and 70, and John, you had it at 53.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it, but I think we
There's
watched a lot
better
of
things.
Yep. It's including the next one. So we have another tie at 71. The first one is Pokemon, the first movie.
God, that sucked.
John, I knew Justin was going to rank it high. John, you ranked it at 42.
I mean, it's the best Pokemon thing that we watched.
That's
I
like
agree.
saying this is the best piece of shit that I've ever had.
That's not. What did you have this ranked at, Justin?
He had it ranked at 80.
Jeez, dude.
I know. I
There
had
were
it
shittier
70,
things, but it's still shitty.
That was not. I didn't think it was shitty.
I didn't think it
I
was
think
that bad.
when it
I'm
yeah,
gonna
when it-
cry, and all the Pokemon that are frozen are gonna come alive again. The
But you
power of
explained it
friendship.
in the Japanese version, they explain that better.
Oh, great!
Have y'all watched the Netflix one yet?
No, I don't want to watch another
not.
crappy movie
I would.
I would want. I gotta watch
not
it.
with
Crap.
even crappier animation.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Justin,
Next.
You're in the wrong here.
I am
Pokemon
never in the
first movie
wrong.
was
I am
definitely a
correct.
legit thing. Okay, it was
Also-
definitely legit.
Also ranked in the top. Also ranked 71 is Goosebumps Season 1. Now I'm surprised. I hated this, and I'm surprised it got ranked as high as it did. But go ahead. Just John, you ranked it high.
I ranked this kind of high, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I don't
You ranked it
remember what I
44.
ranked this at.
44.
What was it? 44.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where I put. Are You Afraid of the Dark? But
You put it
they
a little
were.
bit higher.
I put that a little bit lower or a little bit
Higher.
higher.
Yeah, lower.
Yeah, I put. Okay.
Wait,
okay.
like closer to 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I didn't mind these. Goosebumps, I remember they had like some pretty good episodes. I know some of them were kind of bad, but overall, I liked it as a show.
Where did I put it? I don't remember.
You had it at 68.
Yeah, middle of the road for me. I mean, there were better things. It's almost like when I was making the list, it's like, okay, some of these are going to be lower because I like some of these a lot better. So, like, especially when you go from 60 to 30, it's like you could flip-flop some of those and it'd be fine with it. So this is more of me, like, saying,
Sure,
there's things that should go above it.
This
I
is
just
one of
ranked
the I was about to say, this is one of the shows that did surprise me watching
Yeah.
it.
I ranked it high. I didn't like it. I think the one that really took it off for me was the medieval one, where they like went to like the medieval and they found out they were kings and queens. They were brainwashed something. I was like, I remember that. So I ranked it at 80. I didn't like it. So
Yeah.
okay, next up, ranked at 69 or tied at 69. The first one is Scooby Doo.
Nice.
Scooby-Doo the movie?
Scooby Doo the movie.
Yeah, I had this in my 60s.
Yeah, and Justin, you had it at 49. I had it at 78.
You this at your top 50?
Yeah, I like Scooby. I saw it for like as a kind of a parody of it. I liked it, but like I said, a lot of these can be flip flopped with
The
me.
plot
in these
didn't
middle
make
ones.
sense in the movie. Where,
I
where
liked it.
Scrappy was like the bad guy, and then he turned really big, and he was like a big ghostly Scrappy. It was stupid.
I know. I still like it. It's nostalgia, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, also tied at 69. Biggest gap
Nice.
between Justin and John. Not that big, but it's still pretty big. Justin had this really high. John had this very low. The Mask.
The Mask was terrible.
I love the mask.
It's one of the, I had this in my definitely bottom 5.
It was 98. Justin had it at 34.
Yes, this is the second worst thing that we've watched. In
I
my
had it
opinion.
I love the mask.
God, I hated that movie. It was terrible. It was so bad. I cannot believe you guys made me watch this shit. Jim
Oh,
Carrey did a terrible job, in my opinion. And I know that's like one of his like best roles. That apparently,
Yeah.
it was. Oh my god, it was so bad.
You're the wrong here, John, but it's okay.
No,
You've been wrong before.
What is so good about that movie? There's
It's
nothing
hilarious.
good about that movie. It's not.
There's better Jim Carrey movies. That's why I didn't rank it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's better.
But
a lot better.
we watched the mask.
Okay,
So-
you're right. All right. Next up, tied at 67 is the first one is the Rugrats movie.
Eh,
I mean, I'm sure
I barely
you had
remember
it pretty
it.
high, Chris. Like probably 40-ish.
No, me and
30?
John had it. Me and you had it, John. I had it at 55. You had it at 57. Justin had it at
Okay.
78. So
I mean, I found it very middle.
yeah.
I was surprised. There was a couple of them that I was pretty surprised about because I never really watched Rugrats, and I was very surprised of how that went.
my problem
I
with this
laughed
movie is that the babies could talk.
Oh my god, that's the whole freaking concept of Rugrats.
It was so unrealistic.
You just hate Rugrats as a
unrealistic.
concept. That's what
Yeah.
this is.
At Tommy's head, how is that possible?
Why is it so lumpy? All right.
I did laugh a lot at that movie. I remember that. That was
Yeah,
season 1. That was
Yeah,
season
it was. Yeah, episode 9. Okay, next up, also tied for 67th, the Star Wars Phantom Menace.
I had this kind of
1.
high.
I
did.
did not.
Me and John did not.
I did not.
But yeah, I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely the worst that we've. I mean, we haven't watched Star Wars 2, but it's not good. So
I like Star Wars, so
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna be up there
definitely
for me.
bottom. Definitely
Yeah.
bottom.
bottom half. All right, 66, Nightmare Before Christmas. We all had this in.
Like-
We all had this in the bottom 50. So
we're not goth kids, so
We're not God.
I mean, I didn't really like it that much. I know it's like a really big deal, and it's not like
Yeah.
a bad movie. It's just, in my opinion, like I didn't like it that much.
Gotcha.
sorry, goth kids.
Yeah, I think I had it at, I want to say 80-ish or 70-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, you had it at 71.
Yeah.
I had it at 62. All right, next up, 65, Small Soldiers.
What?
I know.
You didn't put this in your top 50?
No.
You guys are stupid.
What was it for me?
You had it 72. I had 60. John, you had 45.
Definitely one of the best things we watched. Definitely in the top 50. You guys
All right.
didn't laugh at that movie? That movie is funny.
It's fine. It's fine.
With all the Barbies, I thought it was crazy.
I honestly had forgotten about the Barbie scene. And you know what? That tells you why it's at bottom 50 if I can't remember it.
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
All right. 64, Luck of the Irish.
The racist undertones of this movie.
We all had this within
It's
5
definitely
of each other.
racist.
Yeah, we all had this
Definitely
within 5 of
racist.
each other, so that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did I have it in the 60s?
You had it at 56, and I had it at 61. So that was the gap, and then Justin was in 57. So
Yeah, Look at the Irish. I watched it when I was little, so I know I had nostalgia for it. So that's basically why I liked it. But if I was just going off of like just purely, if the movie is good, it's not good.
right.
There's,
Yeah.
there's so
Yeah.
many racist stuff in this.
If it had
and-
come out in the theaters, it would have
it's-
been terrible.
oh, it would have been awful.
yeah.
It would have bombed completely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a classic Disney movie. You know,
Yep.
we
All
haven't
right,
got
next.
the Smart House yet. I'm excited. I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
Yeah. Next up is 63, Parent Trap, 1998. Which John, you had the highest. You had it in the top 50. Me and Justin did not have it in the top 50.
I mean, yeah, Parent Trap was it was one of my favorite movies growing up, so that's why I put it up there.
Yeah.
Definitely nostalgia for it. I do think it's still a good movie.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think any of these from now on are going to be bad. I think we're kind of past the bad ones, I think.
Yeah, it's more now of just taste.
That's not true. I have a couple of them in my bottom 20 you guys haven't even mentioned yet.
Fair enough. I guess there's one coming up. But, okay, next up is 62, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The new one with Johnny Depp. We all had it in the top 50, or the bottom 50, but barely.
Okay.
There were better
What
movies
number,
for
what
me.
number are we on? What number are we on?
62.
62. I had it close to this.
Yeah, you had it 60. So you're the closest on that one.
Yeah. I mean, it was... I had Willy Wonka below this, the first one.
You did. I saw that, yeah.
Justin, no. I like this one with Johnny Depp. I was trying to figure out what the big difference was, and I like the music of this one.
Yeah.
I like the music a lot in this one.
It was cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 61, Spider-Man the Animated Series, Season 2. Season 2 definitely was not as good as Season 1. You remember he like grabbed the arms and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as Season 1, but it was still good.
It's one of the best cartoons that we've watched, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Especially of that era.
I remember a lot of it.
Just I'm talking about
Yeah.
Spider-Man, like the series in a not Season 2, but just Spider-Man
Oh,
animated
right.
series is one of the best one that we've watched, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the
Um,
other one's ranked higher. Yeah, it is. Because we haven't got there yet. Okay.
No,
All
we
right.
haven't got there yet. Spoilers.
Yeah. Number 60, Hey Arnold, Season 1. I disagree with this a little bit, but y'all had your thoughts. It was kind of all over the gamut. I had it at 25. Justin,
20,
you had it.
Hey Arnold, you had it.
I loved Hey Arnold. Yes.
20,
Justin,
I
you
had
had
it
it.
like 70.
You had it 81. Justin had it at 59.
Hey Arnold, it just I didn't like it that much.
The movie with the special, with the thing got
The
to
curse
me.
that lift.
No,
Where his parents come from, like they're like what they're
They're in a
frozen
sleeping
away
curse.
in like
Yeah.
a crystal or something.
Yeah.
no, I just
Did so well.
it was just one of those forgettable ones for me. Like, it's not that I don't like it. It's I'm getting to the ones where I'm like now from here from like maybe 30 or even 40. I'm just like,
Right.
I could.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So when I looked at my list, it was like, hey, if I turned on the TV, would I watch it now? And if Hey Arnold was on right now, I would not watch it.
Disagree. I would watch it.
You would
I
watch
cracked
it?
my voice because I was so emotional about it.
I would love if it was on TV right now.
I love it. All right. Next one is 59, A Bug's Life.
I had
Justin,
kind of low.
you had this very low, John. Me and Justin had it both in the 40s. You had it at 75.
Yeah, I had this one kind of low.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very memorable, but
Right.
it definitely wasn't one of my favorite. Like when it came to Disney movies that we watched or anime movies that we watched.
Pixar.
Yeah, or Pixar, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't my favorite. Again, I look at it. If it was on, I would have skipped over it. when it comes to most of it. So,
Fair enough. Next one, John, you're probably going to be a little surprised by. Number 57, tied for 57, Johnny Bravo. And I apologize.
Johnny Bravo I had definitely in the top 30.
Yeah, he had 19.
Yeah.
Justin had it at 66, and I had it at 74.
Damn.
It was okay.
74?
It got old. It just got old after a
Yeah.
while.
Again, it's
I mean,
more
but-
like, all right, there's better things that I liked. It's not necessarily. I think for my bottom 20, I'm like, fuck those things. Like I felt my bottom 20, my top 20 first, and then I went through the middle. So it's more like,
Yeah.
like that seems like a good spot for it.
You had it at what? 80?
He had it at 66. I had it at 74.
Very middle of the pack.
You had 74?
Yeah.
Damn, you didn't like it that much?
It just got old. I just remember, like, by the end, I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. If it was on, I wouldn't have it on.
I remember the ostrich one where he's like dating, or was it the ostrich where he's dating like a bird or something
Yeah,
like that?
that was something.
Is that what people call the furries that we learned?
All right, also tied for 57. This is my biggest disappointment of the thing. Rudy.
I hate Rudy.
I had it ranked 5.
Cliche.
What?
Justin had it 81. John, you
I
had it
had it-
73.
Yes. You had it at 5?
Yeah,
Rudy
yeah,
is
I love-
cliche.
I love Rudy.
I mean, I liked it, kind of, but
Yeah.
definitely not in the top 5.
Cliche movie. Next.
Jesus.
All right, the next two are tied. Kind of the outliers first. Ready Player One. Just kind of a movie we went and saw because it's about nostalgia. We saw it the first season. It was okay.
Yeah.
We all had it ranked around the same. Me and you had it ranked the exact same at 58. So
Yeah.
and Justin had it at 42.
Yeah, it wasn't.
All for that red girl.
I liked it. It was weird that we did an episode about it. I don't even remember why.
I think we
Yeah,
just
were
wanted to
like,
go
it's
to the movies.
nostalgia, and we wanted to.
Yeah.
We went to
was
the
that
movies.
first
and-
season? Was that
Yeah.
the first season?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just trying to come up with ideas.
Just
We
spitballing.
do off of.
We did it. and We're like, man, this isn't it. We will do this again.
Yeah.
Also,
But it
ranked-
did have a lot of nostalgia stuff about it, though. It
It
was
did.
kind of cool. They were kind
yeah,
of cool.
yeah. Also ranked 55 was X-Men the movie. So I think we all had that around the same. We all had it
Yeah,
in the 50s.
I had it in my 50s.
Yeah, Justin had a little bit higher, but not much. 54, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, another Jim Carrey.
Love that movie.
ranked high or low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd I have it?
I mean,
You had it at 40, I had it at 48, and John had it at 69.
I think the 40s is about right.
Yeah, I'd say so.
69, nice.
I mean, I don't know. I like better Jim Carrey movies. It was funny-ish.
Can't compare it to other Jim Carrey movies.
Yes, I can, and I did, and that's why it's 69.
All right, next up, 53. I kind of did this. I guess I caused the issue on this one. Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. I had it at 83. Justin had it at 32, and John, you had it at 40. So
Why do you have it so low?
I didn't like it. I mean, it was fun. It was good for an episode. and then
You
it's
liked
got
it in the
boring.
episode.
I thought it was hilarious.
It hasn't
because
aged well for
I
me.
I remember the dirty guy that
Yes.
he was like, oh, your dress is you need to pull up your dress or something like that.
You like it dirty or something like that?
So, Chris, you're telling me if you saw this on
Uh.
TV, you wouldn't stop and watch it?
Oh,
I don't think so.
definitely would.
I don't
If
think
it was
so.
on TV and I was like going through the channels, I would definitely stop and watch this.
Fair enough.
What's wrong with you,
And,
Chris?
I remember it was so funny where the contestants, they had to like try to pick where the door was, and if
They just
they,
kept
like,
smacking
tried-
into it.
and they like try to slam through like the door, and if
Yeah.
it was the actual wall or if it was like paper.
That's
and
right.
like so many people were just like hitting that thing like face on.
Chris, I think
Like,
this
you
was
just broke
probably.
your nose, dude. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna make a bold claim here, Chris. I think that's the worst ranking out of all of this.
Fine. You know what? Fine.
If you said the 60s, I'd be like, okay, but 80s?
No,
That's
hey,
not.
I still have very low stuff in the bottom 20s that you guys still haven't said yet that I
don't
know
know.
are coming up very soon.
Well,
I,
yeah.
I think Chris right now has the worst.
Okay. All right.
disappointed in
You'll disagree when you see John because I just saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
52. is Spider-Man the Animated Series Season 1.
Yeah.
I think we all had it really close to each other. We all had it within 5. So
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the.
like you said, better cartoons we've watched for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, the Even Stevens movie. Again, we all had it within a very close range.
Very meh.
Yeah.
What?
You,
I
we all
thought
had
it
it.
was funny.
You had it at 48. Justin had 55. I had it at 49. So we were close.
Yeah.
It's very meh.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. It's funny.
Okay.
And then you got his sister.
Red. Yes.
Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't forget about
Next,
Can't forget about Ren.
next, so he doesn't say something he regrets.
Ren. I see Ren every single time I close my eyes. I'm just-
Okay. Next up, we had 3 ranked or tied for 48. We have first Hook. I had it ranked higher than y'all. That's probably got that.
Definitely.
I had it at 22. Justin had it at 50. John, you had it at 79. So Justin was right, almost right on the money on what it turned out to
John,
be.
why is it so low?
Peter Pan.
I don't know. I just
Just-
That was a
John is
decent
like,
movie.
John is like 90s classic icons like Jim Carrey. Rob
Yeah.
what it is.
John's like, fuck the 90s. I hated everything when I was a kid, except Dragon Ball Z.
We also had Are You Afraid of the Dark in this round, which me and John had at 38 and 40, and Justin, you had at 73. Are You Afraid of the Dark was the good one. That was a scary one.
That one surprised me too, just like Goosebumps did.
Yeah.
Really, it was really good.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just liked other things more. Like as I was making the list, I'm like, oh wow, it's really low, but I like everything above it. So it's like, maybe I could have put it higher. I don't know. It's not a true bad show for me.
It was really creepy to me.
Yeah.
It all started off with that first episode with the taxi
Yeah.
driver,
Yeah.
and he's like dead. I'm like, oh man, this is a good show.
Yeah, for sure.
This is
I
next
like
one should
it.
be-
I just didn't like it all that much.
Yeah. The next one should be ranked about 15 places higher, but John is a jerk, and he put Freaks and Geeks. 48.
Oh my god.
Freaks and Geeks. I had bottom 20, right? Or was
Yeah,
it bottom
me-
30?
It was almost bottom 10. Me and Justin, I had 30, Justin had 33, John had 88.
It was so
What's wrong
bad.
with you?
There was nothing
good.
good about that show.
But that's okay, John, because next time we get revenge on you, at 47 is 2 girls and a guy, or 2 guys and a girl. You had
Yeah.
it. I had it 44. Justin had 95, and John had it 8.
Oh my god. Both y'all are wrong. Why is y'all so high?
It was kind of funny.
So funny.
That show sucked ass.
No, it did not. So this is the show where Ryan Reynolds
2
got
idiots
his-
and somebody who's right.
No, this is the show when Ryan Reynolds got his this is his debut, and
Yeah.
just think Ryan Reynolds in a TV show, and that's what it is, and it's
so
so
good.
funny. You did not like the teacher that would say like random shit all the time.
Like he's in movies.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like
That-
remember, like he was like describing when he was in Toy Story. He was like Woody.
So that one thing made top 5 for you.
No, the hallucinant where he thinks he's on Star Trek because he's taking that asthma, the asthma medicine that's like making him all crazy. Yeah,
and
there's
he's
good
in the
stuff
He's in the office, and he's like saying all the Star Trek stuff. And man,
Yeah.
it's so
I hated
funny.
that show.
Good pick, Wes. That was a good pick. All right,
No,
next
Wes, you deserve top bottom 10.
up,
What
ranked
did
for
you have? You had it
95.
bottom 10, and I had
95.
top 10.
yeah, top 8. Yeah, oh yeah, top 10. Yeah. All right, 46. This one's on me for making it so high up. The Santa Claus. I put it 19. I really enjoyed it.
19, Jesus.
And then you two were at 60 and 65.
Chris has a fetish of seeing guys get fatter over time.
That's all it is. And older. Okay. Next up
19,
was the Mighty
really?
Ducks. We all had this within 5 of each other.
Yeah, definitely
yeah,
top.
45. Yeah. Top 50.
I remember the movie and it being kind of like corny, but it's still good. I just remember us talking about them falling through the ice and how like
His dad
that
was
his
still down
dad's down there.
That was a good one. Number 44, Big Daddy.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I had
You were
I
in the
had that
40s.
close to
Justin
40.
was in the 60s, and I had it in the 30s. So. Number 43, Smart House. This is
Definitely
probably-
definitely
yeah.
the best Disney Channel movie we watched.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. This number 42. People are going to be upset. Batman, the animated series.
42.
Yeah, I ranked it really high or really low. I didn't like the first season, but I have optimistic for the second season and third season going forward. So
What did I have it at top?
you had it
30?
at 28. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it- I
Justin,
had
what'd you have it at?
38, and I had it at 72. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
Fuck,
I
man.
just wanted the first-
The
sorry.
comic book movie nerd over there.
I know. All right, 41, The Sandlot.
Ah, this should be higher.
Justin had it at 23. John had it at 78.
That's me.
You're
I
killing
don't
me,
like
Smalls.
The Sandlot. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that everyone enjoys a lot, and I don't.
Yeah,
doesn't
what
do
a
it
party
for me.
pooper.
I think it's a little overblown, but I still
No,
think
Yeah.
it's perfect.
What
It's
did
one
you
of
rank it?
It's
I
a
ranked it
top 3
34.
baseball movie.
But Justin had it at 23. Yeah.
23. Jeez.
Every
All right,
kid should
number
see that movie.
Number 40 is Little Giants. Justin, you shit on this one pretty hard.
Yeah.
Damn.
John, you had it at 20. I had it at 37, and Justin had it at 76. Dude,
What
what's up
do
with
you
that?
not like about it? What is in the bottom half of your picks to make this movie that bad?
I just didn't find it to where I wanted to put it at the top. I was just like,
It's not an M movie though. It's funny.
good.
it's all
I-
right.
You told me you laughed at this movie, Justin.
You
No.
remember the receiver who kept like getting his hands stuck to his
Remember,
jersey?
when we're making these lists, there's 100 movies.
Yeah.
All right. Just because I put it at 70 doesn't mean I don't like it.
That's exactly.
Bottom 20, I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see those again. But after that, it's more of like, all right, I don't really know where to put things. It's more of a preference for me.
Sure.
So it's like, I like Little Giants. I just didn't like it as much as other people.
I know
Okay.
Little Giants is like a very nostalgia thing for me. I
Me
know
too.
that's why I put it so high.
Yeah.
But it is a good movie and it is
It
funny.
is good.
It's not bad. I just didn't like it as much as other things.
Okay.
It's a
All right, rank 39.
I'll tell you when I hate something. Don't worry.
Rank 39th is Good Burger. Johnny, you had this really high. You had this at 21. Me and Justin both had it at 50s.
I was very surprised at Good Burger. That's
Yeah.
why I had it. I
like
was
Good
just trying to
Burger.
remember everything. Yeah,
It's great. Yeah.
I was very surprised. And my favorite line out of all that was I know some of those words. Like when he's like reading the contract, and
Yeah.
I just remembered that. And I started cracking up laughing like,
Whoa!
wow, make this list.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, next one we have two ranked at 37. The first one is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That's about where it should be.
Yeah.
I have all the Harry Potter movies like very close to each other.
Yeah, you did. But me and Justin did not. So yours, yeah, you think you had 34, 35, and 32 or something.
Yeah.
Also ranked at 37th is Austin Powers.
Yep, that's where it should be.
Okay.
I had Austin towards the middle. Was it
Me
like
and you,
bottom
but
50?
I had it at 50, John. You had it at 47, and then Justin had it
Okay.
at 30. So Justin
Well,
helped
yeah,
out
it's
a
Justin.
little bit.
It's Justin.
Yeah,
Justin loves that movie. What did he say? This movie is such an iconic.
It's the most
movie.
important
is.
movie to come out.
It is.
Okay. All right.
It's the most important movie to ever come out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a dumb statement.
Justin's not gonna like this next one.
You're dumb.
For 36, Wayne's World. Me and John both had it in the 50s, and Justin had it at 14.
That's right.
14.
And similarly, John's not gonna like the next one. At 35 is Space Jam. Me and Justin had it in the 50s, and John had it number 10.
Number 10. That's too high.
No, I understand why people don't like Space Jam. Like I understand.
It's not liking it. It's just it's too high.
Oh no! In my opinion, it was one of the best things we
It's
watched.
like a football team. They can be good, but they don't need
It's
to be
one of the
ranked
best
high.
things that we watched. Space Jam.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot of nostalgia. I know for it, but
Way too
so
much.
many people watch. So many people watched this when we were little. So many people.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
I mean,
many
it's a
people
classic.
watch it,
It's
so
a-
it
it's a
has
kid's
to be
classic.
good.
So many people watch it now. If it's on TV now, I know it would do good in ratings.
Probably so.
Eh.
Okay.
Stupid.
We have two ranked for 33, and John, you're wrong on this one. Number 33 is Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
So great.
Bottom, like I don't know. It was like bottom 15.
Yeah,
for me.
87th.
Yeah.
I had 16, and Justin, you had 21. We were closer. We were right.
80s.
I did
Yeah,
not
he had
like
87.
this.
It's really embarrassing.
I'm beginning to think your taste is really shitty, John.
Also tied for 33 is School of Rock. Cody's pick. Me and Justin had this pretty high. John, you had it in the 60s.
It was
Sorry.
was it bottom 60s or was it kind of
62. It was pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very close to like mid for me.
Yeah.
I found it funny.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong. Like and it surprised me. I've never seen School of Rock before we saw it. So
Right,
I did enjoy it.
Yeah. It's good. Next up is 32, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. We all had this around. Oh, no, John, you had it in 60s also.
I had it
Yeah,
kind of
'cause
low.
John's an
I had it
idiot.
low.
But yeah, me and Justin had this in the 20s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I had it in
It
the
was
20s.
it was one of the good
Come
things that we
with
watched.
me,
I like the newer one
and
better.
you'll be
Right.
in a world of pure imagination.
Good job, Justin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I did not like what I didn't like about that movie was some of the songs.
Mhm.
I didn't like the mom really in that movie. She kind of weirded me out a little bit.
That's such an odd critique.
No, I just remember the mom singing
Yeah.
to her kid to go home, and I was like, "This is weird."
Good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie. Yes,
Wow, I guess you
that's
hate
all.
motherly love, John. Wow.
That's not what. No, my mom listens to that podcast. Don't say that.
John hates mothers. That's what
That's
he's
not what I
going
said.
at here.
That's not what I said. Okay.
Another one that's really close in ranking that John ranked higher than me and Justin is 31, Batman, the movie.
Yeah.
So I think it's
we
good.
put
I ranked lower. I ranked it lower. I didn't really like is it Batman the 89, right?
Yeah.
I know it's a classic. I know it's a
Yeah.
classic superhero movie. I didn't really enjoy
What were
it
the
that much.
rankings?
I felt like it was very dated.
I had it at
Very
28.
dated.
Justin, you had 29, and John had it at 61.
60.
What's
something
wrong
like
with you? Good lord.
I felt like it was very dated. It's very dated.
This one's a mixed bag. Number 30 is Mulan. I had it 39. Justin had it 61. John, you had it 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Mulan. Mulan's one of my favorite Disney movies.
I think it evened out to where it probably should have been, probably around the 30s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. I just didn't. I liked other movies. I like I said when we watched it, I like Mulan. Just
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Next.
Mulan
Okay.
gave me my most points this
It
season.
did. It did. You got a lot of points. Next up is 29, Angels in the Outfield.
I liked it. Justin had it low.
Justin had it 46. Yeah, I had 31, and John, you had 38. I liked Angels
not
in the Outfield
bad.
a lot.
I like
That's
Angels
fine.
pretty-
in the Outfield.
Yeah.
Angels in the Outfield and League of Their Own.
Yeah.
I like both of those movies. They're really good.
Yeah. Next up, John, number 28, Christmas Vacation.
good lord, John.
I had that in my bottom
I had
five.
it at 10. Justin had it at 6, and John had it at 95.
I hated that movie. It was not good. It was not good.
John just hates the classics.
I don't know what it is.
Another 90s icon, Chevy Chase, and John hates him. Ron Williams and Jim Carrey.
What is wrong with
Jim
you,
Carrey.
John?
I hated that movie. It
You
was,
hate having fun.
no, okay, so you guys made the argument that it started all like these jokes that I like predicted would happen in the movie, but that doesn't make it good because they started the joke.
I think it does.
I felt like other movies did it better.
No.
I didn't like it.
Wow.
All right.
I found
Ranked-
it very boring and bland. I didn't find it funny.
Ranked
This is,
number
probably
27.
your worst opinion, John.
This one's interesting. So this is ranked number 27, and none of us ranked it this high, but it's because of how off the other ones are that it became that high. So it's number 27 is Men in Black.
Huh.
Yeah, where's the
we had-
Matrix? Have we said the Matrix yet?
No,
Sweet.
it's right. It's the next one actually. So number 26 is The
Okay.
Matrix. So
Men in Black. I ranked it like in my 30s. I want to
yeah,
say.
you had 43, and me and John
43.
Justin both had in our 30s, and then The Matrix I had in 40s, Justin had in 20s, and John had it in 37. So
I think that's about right for both of those.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like when it comes to kind of this right here, probably like 26 to like, I don't know, 43 They're
Yeah.
all very exchangeable.
I would disagree, but
Except for Christmas Vacation, because I was in the top 10 for sure.
No, God no. Bottom
All right.
5.
Next up is 25, and that is Shrek. And John, you got exactly 25 on this one. So
Okay.
congrats.
Yeah.
Not bad. I
Yeah.
agree. I think there's a couple
It's-
cartoons that are a little better than that, but it's fine. So
I mean, Animaniacs definitely is better than Shrek, but
That's
when it
higher,
comes to
though.
like, huh?
we had that ranked higher though.
That's what I'm saying.
I just mean I mean
said
some of the ones
Animaniacs
that
would
some of the
be
ones that
better.
have ranked lower. I think that were better than Shrek,
Oh.
but it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I like Shrek. Donkey makes that movie, and it's such a classic. Like, okay, when it comes to like classics that we were talking about, Harry Potter was probably one that, and Toy Story was probably another one that was like in our lives. I was just kind of thinking, and then Shrek, I would feel like is one of the classics.
It was definitely around a lot during our growing up years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Shrek 2 is better. Well, I can't wait to watch that with y'all. So, next one, 24 is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
I think it's about right for it.
Yeah,
What did you have it ranked? I know. Again, I had mine in my 30s. Like
I had it
high
47.
30s.
John, because I just don't like the first two really. But I had it 47. Justin had it 15, and John, you had it 33.
You had it 15. You thought all the Harry Potter movies were like
Okay,
one of the
I'm a
best
Harry
things we've
Potter
seen?
nerd. Of course
He's a
I like
nerd.
it.
He had the Sorting Hat.
Is that why you pulled the fire alarm? So it would be like rememberable.
Fuck you. Move on.
He like screamed, "I love Harry Potter!" and he pushed it.
It was just a reaction. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's Harry! Oh, run!
All right. Ranked at 23, Animaniacs.
I had this high.
You did have a high. You had it pretty. I mean, I had 42.
I
Justin
liked-
had 37. John, you had 16. So
I liked Animaniacs a lot.
Yeah.
It was probably third.
I really want to
And,
rewatch
like,
it.
When
It's
it comes
really
to
good.
cartoons, I think it was like third
yeah.
that I had it.
Yeah. I think it's
'Cause
gonna be up there. Yeah.
Yeah, Animaniacs, it was so good. I laughed like all the time when it came to that show. It was just like Looney Tunes, and I love Looney Tunes.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Justin, what did you have it ranked? It was
He had it
your
at 37.
show.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
would've
It's
felt
just
like-
once
I would've
again,
felt like it
there's
would've
other
been a
things
lot
that go
higher.
above it for me.
Yeah. I think it ended
know,
at a good spot.
I feel like because
23.
I laughed like all the time in that. Like I felt like it should just be like one of the best things that we've watched. Definitely top 20 for me. Definitely.
Cool. Okay. Number 22, Boy Meets World season 1. Haven't even had a Boy Meets World yet, so this is our first one.
I
There's
know
about
I
to be a
had
bunch
mine
of 'em.
kind of low.
Yeah.
The
first
weakest of the
season.
seasons.
It was definitely the weakest
Yeah.
of the seasons. It makes sense that it's ranked the lowest.
Yeah.
Number 21, Justin, come on, man. A League of Their Own. Me and John both had 23, and John had it, Justin had it 44.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
huh. I just
Oh,
Do you think you had it higher?
wait, what?
I feel like I think I should have put it higher. I
Yeah.
think that I like that movie a lot more than 44.
Okay.
Like I said, it was probably one of those things where I put my top 20 out, and I just
Yeah.
kind of didn't really think about that one.
Yeah.
I think I messed
would
up
you
on
say
that
you
one.
would be in the? Would you say it would be in the top 20 for you?
No, I think it's top 30 for me. I think
Okay.
we're 25, 20. I think it should be there.
Okay. All right.
Definitely one of
that's
the
a mistake on
definitely
my
one of the
part.
best Tom Hanks movies ever
For
to
sure.
come out.
for sure.
Are you crying?
He even said that in his tweet.
He
like,
did.
right?
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
crying
Anybody tell you
baseball
look
when
at
he
the
was-
penis with a cap on it?
was- best line.
Oh, come on! I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I meant as a compliment. Okay. Next is number 20. We're in the top 20, guys.
Top 20. Here we go.
All right, yeah, here we go.
Smallville, season 1.
Yeah.
We all
I
had
had
it.
this kind of lowish.
We all had it in high 20s, but I think again it's one of
Yeah.
those ones that we disagreed with so much that it, you know.
I mean, that's a nostalgia. I know it's not a good show, like
Yeah.
by far. I know it's not a good show, but
I don't want
I
season
like
2.
it because I like it because it's nostalgic, and of Lana and of Lana and of Lana. You know,
That's
Lana.
it right there.
not
All
Chloe.
right, next up.
Is it Chloe? Is it what's her name? Is it Chloe?
Chloe? Yeah.
Chloe, yeah. Not
Season
because
one's
of Chloe. she's
So,
a
she's
sex
out.
addict.
Sex
That turns
cult.
me up a little bit.
All right. Next up, number 19, Aladdin.
I had this high.
This is my top
It's
10.
very close. To,
Justin had this in the top 10. I had it 51.
Oh, wow.
Y'all know I don't like Aladdin. 51 for me.
Justin,
you're
you got top 10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is my top 20.
I told
You
you it's
had
one of my
an
favorite
18.
movies.
Aladdin, it's such a good movie. There's a reason why they made it into like a live action.
Yeah. I like the live action better. I mean, it's blasphemous.
Wow.
I know.
That's not a popular opinion. You like the live action better than this?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like
it's
the movie.
trash. Oh, it's
No.
trash.
It's great.
I like the live action movie. I like the cartoon better.
Yes.
I think the live action movie did a really good job at capturing what Aladdin was supposed to be, but I think the music is kind of soulless.
I didn't really like the live action. If I would have had a rank, it would have been in like my bottom half.
Really.
Like whenever the worst thing about the live action movie, I know we're kind of going off a tangent, was when they did the One Jump Ahead song, and when he was singing, it was like one jump ahead of the bread line. I'm like, are you kidding me?
It's
Let's
very
get
draggy.
him
It's
going.
weird. Yeah. All right. Number 18, Boy Meets World Season 2.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Number 17, Home Alone.
I think I put this in the top 30.
Yeah, you're in
Home
36.
Alone,
Just
I
had-
had so high.
Yeah, it's
I
top
remember
11.
I didn't do this episode,
Yeah, that's right. You weren't there.
and it was mine.
It was yours. So you ranked it high to help it out. I get it.
You were getting nipple
Yeah,
recovery
basically.
surgery or something.
Home Alone is, but it's one of my favorite movies like of all time.
Yeah, it's great. It's
So, what was it ranked?
17.
17. Yeah, it deserves to be definitely up there.
Number
It was
16.
in that show, right? The movies that made us.
Yep.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
Number 16, our most recent episode, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I think it deserves to be a top 15 so far.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, it was okay.
So number 15 is Spider-Man. I ranked it number 3. That's probably why.
I was like, what?
Y'all had it-
Spider-Man.
You had it as 20, and John had it. Justin had it as 20, and John had it as 36.
You had it 3.
It should be in the 20s.
You had it in the top 3 things that we've watched.
The top
Is
5 is gonna be
Spider-Man
fun.
the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I love it's my favorite movie as a kid. I can't overlook it.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I regret it a little bit, but I'm
You
looking at this.
you should regret that. That movie was not that good.
So good. Okay. All right. Next up, Boy Meets World season 3, number 14.
Yeah. Once again, getting better as the Boy Meets World goes on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's 2 ranked for number 12, and I kind of agree with both of these. First is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I think I put this in the 30s.
No, you had it at 18.
Okay,
this is
good.
This is actually really close for all of us because I had it 12, you had it 18, and John had it at 15. So
Okay, good. That
It's
seems
such
right.
it's such a great show.
It was a great
It's
show.
so funny. It's where Will Smith got his start, and it's great.
Yep,
Like it's definitely a classic when it comes to all '90s TV shows.
I agree, and it was a lot better. I had never watched it. All the way
I'm
through
surprised
like
John
that, and
liked it because he hates 90s icons.
It's true, like Will Smith. All right, next up, also ranked for number 12 is SpongeBob SquarePants season 1. Another
Deservedly
great one, I
up
think.
there.
Yep,
Second best cartoon we watched.
I agree. It's really good. What was the first one for you? Oh, Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Avatar.
No, we haven't got to those yet. All right, ranked number 11, The Incredibles. We're getting good. It's gonna be hard to argue any of these.
I think that was my top 10.
Yeah. You had it at number 11. John had it at 12. I had it at 20, which because Spider-Man was better.
Oh my god. All right, top 10.
That's laughable. Laughable.
All right, here we go. Top 10, guys.
Yeah, Incredibles is just it's a superhero animated movie. It's
Best
great.
Fantastic Four movie ever made.
Yes.
All right, number 10, Friends season 1.
Yep, where it should be.
John had this at 4. Justin, you had it at 12. I had it at 24.
Should be in top 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
Number-
that's top 10. I think you're a little
It's
off
definitely
on that,
top 10.
Chris.
I might have been a little tough. I may have been a little off. That's okay. Spider-Man.
But
again,
you like Seinfeld better than Friends, which is that's
I know.
Well, that's true. I think that's a true statement,
No.
though.
that's not a true statement.
All right, number 9, Catch Me If You Can.
Great movie.
Justin, me and you
Definitely
had it at
top 10 for me.
17, but John had it at 6, and I think it deserves
Yeah.
to be at number 9. So,
Yeah, no, it's
All right.
great.
number 8.
One of my favorite
Okay.
movies growing up.
Yeah, it's really good.
Another
Number
Tom Hanks
8.
movie.
Boy Meets World season 4.
Where it should be.
Yeah.
I had it kind of low.
You had it at 14. Justin had it at 13. I had it at 8. So I was right.
Okay.
Because we're okay.
Because it's your movie, or because it's your show, yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be like all Boy Meets World like seasons, like in the.
There's
top
only one
10.
left. But yeah,
there is,
you're
okay.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 7, The Lion King.
That was my number 3, I believe.
It was your number 3.
I had mine low.
24.
What?
I
Okay.
had mine
I think that's
You
the
had
worst
Shrek one lower than Shrek one lower than The Lion
one.
King.
Okay, John.
I feel like they're
This is the
very
worst
similar, okay?
Chris, I take mine back from you.
Thank you. I appreciate
John,
that.
that was the worst. That's the worst decision of today.
I have it in my top 25.
Nope,
and
you
you're
get the
saying
worst
that's
pick. That is a terrible pick.
Top 25.
No,
That's a
John,
worst
that's a
pick.
top 10 movie.
Nah.
Okay. All right.
That's terrible.
Okay, hey, again, like, Lion King, when it comes to Disney movies,
Is a top 10 movie.
is a top 5 for me when it comes to Disney movies,
Uh-huh.
but it's not. It would be like 5.
You're wrong,
Wow.
John. I think this is the most angry. I actually am angry at you. I have real anger for you right now.
What did you guys have it at?
I
Mine
had
was
it
3.
at 6, and Justin had it at 3.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you
Lion
said like
King-
15 or like 10, I'd be like, okay, preference. But 24? No.
I like Good Burger better than Lion King.
What? Oh my god.
I'll make an argument.
My
wanna say
God.
anything- I don't
No,
want to say
okay,
anything against
I'm
you,
not
John,
saying
but
Lion King's a bad movie. Lion King is a really good movie. It has, but you guys see Lion King, and is it like a musical masterpiece as well
Yes.
as like the story?
Yes, it's
I
so
don't
good.
see it like, I don't know. It's
Like
not a
normal
musical
people see it?
masterpiece. Like I don't see it as that.
Wow.
I'm not arguing with you that it's not a musical masterpiece. I just don't see the movie in the eyes that you guys see it.
Okay.
Where
John,
it
this is
comes
your
to,
worst
it's
opinion.
like the score and the plot, like just all.
I'm not going to talk to you for about 3 days because of this.
Oh my gosh!
All
I
right.
have it in my top 25, and you guys, how many is that off? 10, 15?
I will say that there's nothing else ranked higher in the top 10. So I'll tell you something.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Next is number 6, Avatar, Season 1.
Yep, that's where it should
Yep.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be over there.
And then number 5.
All right, top 5. Here we go.
Avatar Season 2 is number 5.
Yep.
Yep.
I think that's where I had it.
Yeah, you had it at 5. Yeah, you're right. Just at 7, I
what I
had
had.
14. I like Season 1 better than Season 2.
I like season 2 better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah, that's what you both said. Okay, number 4. This was my number 1, guys. Jurassic Park.
What did I have mine?
Jurassic Park,
Huh?
was it 10 for me?
9. Justin had it 5.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, it was my favorite. It was, I don't know.
I could see that as a number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's a classic. You can't
Yeah.
argue. Jurassic Park is one of the best movies ever made.
Yep. All right, number 3, Boy Meets World Season 5.
Yep.
That's where I had it.
Yeah, you had number 3. Justin had it 4.
I had-
I actually had it 7. So y'all had it higher than I did.
Ugh.
Surprisingly.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
that's blasphemy over here.
All right, let's go ahead and do number 1 first, since that's like the big anticipation. Are you ready? Number 1 is
Dark Knight.
What's number 2?
The Dark Knight is number 1. We'll do number 2.
Yeah.
If I said it first, you would
Okay.
have known who was number 1.
Okay. Dark Knight's number.
Number 1 is Dark Knight. That was my second movie, and y'all's first.
That was my number 1.
That's
So
my
it was
number
just
1.
it was John's too. And then number 2 was Toy Story.
I'm going to be honest
That's
with
right.
you.
I had
I
Toy
thought
Story
y'all would
number
make
2
fun of
too.
me for putting Dark Knight 1.
No, yeah, I agree.
Why?
It's-
I don't know. I felt like, is that too cliche? Is that like, am I feel like I'm going to get roasted for that because I get roasted for a lot of things. So I have to think of where I put things so I don't get made fun of.
No, yeah, it was
Dark Knight was definitely the best thing that we.
I think I put Toy Story number 2. No, Toy Story was 3 for me.
No, it was 2.
It was 2, so I got the 1 and
Yeah.
2 right.
You did.
What do
did
I
John.
get?
John
What
got
did
it
we
right
get?
too, so y'all tie. High
I've
fives.
actually got. Hey, I actually got the top 3. So.
You did.
Oh.
Actually, you're right. Yeah.
What does John
Yeah, so-
get?
John
So-
gets a high five and another 100 episodes.
All right.
Jesus.
All right, that was fun. We'll rank these online so people can see what we all ranked. If y'all want to see that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a really good time. Did y'all enjoy doing that? I thought it was fun.
It was very difficult.
It was so
It was really
difficult.
hard.
Like
Really
my top 10 and like my bottom 20 were easy, but like everything in between that was hard.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, next week we are on episode 101, and not sorry, it's
So
not
we're gonna do
something to
101
No,
Dalmatians.
definitely not. I did not watch that, but it's my movie. I'm gonna do a movie that I watched pretty recently, and I hadn't seen it since I was 5, and I have some deep connections to it. Holes.
Dig 'em up. Oh,
I have some good memories with
Get
that
up
one.
on home.
So we're gonna watch Holes next.
Do we have to
with
read the book
Shia
too?
LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
It's one
LaBeouf?
of his first movies.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
Yeah.
LaBeouf.
I'm excited about it.
Did it release in theaters or did it go
did.
straight to Disney?
Yeah, I actually saw it in theaters.
It was theaters.
It's actually a really interesting story.
okay.
behind it. I'm excited
This
to share it with
book
you next
was huge. I remember when
week.
kids started reading it.
Yeah,
It was one of my favorite books growing up.
me too. Me too.
Everybody
But
read
He
that
was
book.
supposed
when I
to. He
a
was
kid.
supposed to be fat.
He was
And
supposed to
he
be
wasn't
fat.
fat.
He's supposed to lose the weight. It seemed pretty hard for a guy to do, I guess.
Yeah.
So they didn't have him do it. But yeah, so we're gonna watch Holes next week. I'm excited about it.
They should have just let Shia LaBeouf just eat whatever he wanted to.
Exactly.
I would have loved to see a fat.
Just
Shia
do
LaBeouf.
it!
It would have been hilarious.
There should have been a fat suit on him. All right, John, you want to take us home?
Yeah,
editing.
man, that's crazy. We've had 100 episodes and
Thank you guys so much.
we've
It's
changed. We've
great.
changed a lot.
Yep.
And I've really enjoyed doing this with all you guys. But you can find us on social media on Another Man's Pod, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at anothermanspod@gmail.com. We are on Twitch as well, Another Man's Nostalgia. We have a Patreon. You can go give to our Patreon. We have tiers of 10, 5, and 2. $2 is our cheapest, and it'll get you a shout out and your movie pick. So
Yeah.
please go give over there. We do not pocket any of the money. All the money goes back to you guys and back to this podcast. So you want to watch all 100 episodes, you can go watch 100 episodes. Those are the episodes.
I mean, a lot of us have the time to.
Yep, exactly. Hey, you have nothing else going
Yeah,
on.
just want to binge us, you can just
Yeah.
go binge us. Right
My
there.
cousin actually said that her and her boyfriend are binging us while they do work from home. So shout out to Ashley and Mike. Thanks for
Sorry about that, Ashley and Mike.
Weird. Why would they do that?
Because we have great content. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for just keeping up with us and for y'all
Thank
who've
you guys for
listened from the
listening.
beginning. Yeah,
It's great
been
for
real-
you guys to
it's-
listen. If you're watching us on YouTube, please
We're sorry.
go give us a comment and a like.
yeah. I'm gonna try to put pictures with everything we talked about tonight.
Sorry you can't see Justin's face.
Yeah.
People on YouTube.
Never will.
Okay. All right. Well, we will see you next week with Holes.
Peace.